Hey everybody, Pastor Taylor here, and today I want to talk a little bit about our Sunday sermon and go a little bit deeper with you on the ideas of following Jesus, but really and specifically on the idea of developing in the spiritual disciplines. I shared with my congregation in St. Margaret's Bay that I've been wanting to reassess and go through my spiritual disciplines and learn where I need to change and grow and develop this year. But the truth of the matter is, as much as we all love those New Year's resolutions, I just kind of haven't done it yet. And it's something that I want to intentionally do. And I want to kind of bring you in on the start of that process of reassessing my spiritual disciplines and maybe making some changes. One really easy way or simple way to work on your spiritual disciplines is to create a rule of life or a rhythm of life. And the easiest way to do that is to sit down with a piece of paper and create 5 different columns or rows. I get those mixed up. And on each one of those, on the first one, write daily. The second one, write weekly, and then monthly, and then quarterly or semi-annually or seasonally, something like that. And then on the 5th one, write annually. Then take some time to write down the kind of people, the events, and the practices that will help you or that you already participate in each of these sections. So daily, maybe you participate in 10 minutes of prayer in the morning. Weekly, maybe you attend a Sunday service. Monthly, or maybe twice a month, you plan to meet with your small group and engage in conversation. Or maybe once a month, you go out with your best friends from high school and spend some time together and enrich each other's lives. On an annual basis, maybe you spend time with family during Christmas, or maybe you have a day of fasting in January, or different things that you kind of do on an annual basis. Once you take some time to write those down, think about them. Some of them don't come to memory. Sometimes it's not automatic to remember the things that you do. So take some time, write those down. And then after that, take some time to assess where those things would lead you. Are those things taking you in the path that you want to go? Are those things actually and really helping you to grow in your relationship with Jesus? And if the answer is no, or maybe the answer is, we have some work to do, then I would invite you to engage in some new disciplines, some new practices with some intentionality to help you go where you want to go in life, to help you grow deeper in your relationship with Jesus in 2025. There are so many different practices that you can try. You can probably do a quick Google to find some of them. There are some great books out there that list a number of spiritual disciplines, things like spiritual direction, things like celebration or practicing gratitude, things like the examine, which we do at the end of the day and kind of go through our day. There's things like retreat, or even things like just hospitality or mentoring someone or being mentored. Small groups would be a discipline that we could have, and I would encourage you all to participate in and join a small group here at the church. There are so many different ways that you can develop your spiritual life. You can seek out new, deep relationships, new rhythms of life, even participating in events that will help you to engage, like the worship nights that we have at the church, or a number of other things that you could start or participate in the church or outside of the church, in the broader community with others. So I would encourage you this week, or maybe next week when you have some time, write it in your calendar. Take an hour or two and go through those 5 things, assess where you are, and decide on some changes that you need to make. Maybe you need to prioritize some time with your spouse, with your kids, or maybe with your friend or something like that. But whatever the case is, check in with yourself, see where you are, and see if the way that you're living is actually helping you grow in Jesus. And if it's not, let's make the changes together. I'm planning on doing this real soon and engaging in an assessment of my spiritual practices, so I'd invite you to do the same. And let's keep growing and moving forward on the discipleship pathway. God bless.